Hello everybody, welcome back. We are back at the treehouse today and we've sort of built the first level and we've sort of built the third level, so we're going to start sort of building the second level now, which is the living room. So let's get ourselves orientated and walk around. So we come up the stairs here from the kitchen, dining room, and this is going to be the living room and the study. So I am thinking we're going to put some furniture down, and once we've got the furniture down we can actually then start thinking about where to from here type thing. Now, of all the desks, I think something fairly simple. I like this, but I like this even better. I know it's big, but you know, our rooms are big, so we can live with big stuff. Again, I'm not so worried about, you see that shelf is slightly taller and I'm okay with that. If needs be, we can just shove it into the floor and it will be fine. This shelf, again, also slightly taller than this, but this is, let's have a look at chairs. Obviously we are going to want something like that. Yeah, that will fit perfectly at that desk. Well, it's the workbench, but you know, it's the workbench. So that can be our study there. The question I need to ask myself is, how much living area does one person need? And that's a good question. So I think we need to look at, I think these are going to be the best sofas to play with. I prefer these when it comes to not building my own, and I also like them without the huge backs or arms and stuff like that. So again, not worrying about size, color, more about size. So that will make a perfect living area, and we can probably turn this into, I don't know, I'll think of something. The other alternative is we just take the wall along here. Let's see. Let's pinch some of this walling that we've been using and start putting walls and see what we find. I run a wall straight across here. How much space do we have? Okay, and then this is going to go up to 3 meters. Am I correct when I say 3 meters? Yes, it would appear to be, because that will then be the ceiling. I'm just gonna put that in for now so we can see how it integrates with that area. Okay, I can live with that. Alright, let's carry on with that. Now most of the ceilings we've put in are 2.8, but with the ceiling and the roof it's 3 meters, so that's awesome. And I'm keeping the house fairly boxy, relying on stuff, the various layers. Some of them are more boxy than others. There we go. you can see, this is then the ceiling. But let's see, where are we? Where are we indeed? Now, this, I'm adding the ceiling in sections because obviously we have the stairs that we have to take into account, and then run these walls accordingly. So, not sure how much we are going to need to give so that we can actually land. Alright, what I've done here is I've taken this super big square out and I've put in an edge just so that it looks a little bit more refined and it's not just a big square sticking out. And I think that will be more than big enough for a living area. We have a place for a desk. I might even take that section out. Because as you can see, that can give us actually a bit of a deck. Sounds like a plan. Alright, it's time to steal some windows from down here and then see what we can do with them up here. I'm going to start here. I'm just getting the sizing of the windows. Oopsie. I'm not sure if they're actually the same size. They might be. I'm sorry if I'm making everyone seasick. It is what it is. Right, if we walk through here, there is a deck of sorts that we can actually use. So maybe let's take that out for now and see. That would make a good deck. And you can see I'm winging this. I have no plan. I'm literally doing this out of my head because I was in the mood to build a tree house. And this is probably not quite the tree house that I had in mind, but heck, why not? Let's have fun, shall we not? Alright, so let's take this out. We have a deck. Oh, we then don't need that. We can always put in another wall if we need it. Ooh, I'm always a little weary of this delete tool for some reason, as you can obviously see. Alright, that's upstairs. This is downstairs. Let's just step into the house, shall we? Okay. So we have an area here. We have this beautiful tree in the middle, and we can put a door in here. And yes, we're going to go with the basic. And I'm going to go with a metal frame because that's what we have on the windows. Oh, there we go. we have a deck, which is very cool because who doesn't want a deck? And we will probably have to put a railing around here so nobody jumps over, but that's for later. All right, windows. Let's see. Is this window big enough? Well, it certainly fits. It's like I measured it or something, which I didn't. That's awesome. And then this is going out to the deck, so we could probably put some windows there as well. Just I'm taking them. I think 3. We can always enlarge these windows or make them smaller if we so wish. Let's see. Maybe. Just maybe. Nice to have some wall space because we're obviously going to need wall space for stuff like TVs, fireplaces, and other stuff like that. Now, I wouldn't mind a fireplace, but I haven't got any modern fireplaces. Where are the fireplaces? Are they in decorations? I have no idea. I haven't put a fireplace in for ages. That is the biggest and flattest. If we went with I'm literally just making it black for now because I need to play with stuff. We can play with stuff at a later stage. Let's see. Is that even? Wow. Really? Did I actually get that in? That's awesome. So if I start that, we have a flyer place to start with. And we can start building around it. Okay. Now, I don't think that looks bad. Except for... let's see. What am I looking for? I'm looking for this. I haven't put fabric on it yet, which is very sad. And darn you. you. I'm just going to drag it along. Nope, wrong way. Fits into the wall. I just... Alright, let's make a duplicate. Come on, don't give me hassle. Thank you. Hate when it does that. Want something sleek. Don't want all the bells and whistles. That looks okay. We just need to do the sides. Over do I want this to go up there? Okay with that. Take that off, you can't actually see the shape of the fireplace behind it anymore. Okay. Now the next question would be, do we enclose it in glass? Probably. We'll never be able to switch it on or off. You can. Can you? Oh, you can. Awesome. Alright, that's a better fireplace than I imagined. Now, question would be, where does that come out? That comes out nowhere in particular. So, if needs be, we can build a chimney. Not a snowman, just a chimney. Alright. Perfect. Now the question is, on the top floor, we have got the beiges and the creams and the very neutral shades. This is going to have to be toned down a bit, I think. I think it's a bit too pink. Then on the ground floor, we've got the greens. So do we do the the blues of the sea and the sky. We've just flipped it over. We've got the green of the palm trees, all the shallow waters, and the grass. We've got the beige of the sand, and this can be the blue of the sea. I do want to steal the color of the ceiling though. There we go. It's not too intensely blue. Intensely white, that it jumps out at you and gives you a headache. And it's not too brown. So I think that works nicely. So the next question will be, why am I doing that? Here we go. Now the last time we used sandstone on the walls, which has a really nice texture. Maybe we should do that. Now we would probably use these blues. I think those are going to be too intense. It could be either these. These, let's see. We've got a wall to play on here. Ooh, that's pretty. I think that's getting too blue. Oh, this one does. That's pretty good as well. That might be too dark, even though there are a lot of windows in here. I like that one. Like those two. Let's see, we've got yeah, let's have a look at it. That is very pretty. What would we do by the fireplace? Presumably straight brickwork. So it's 0, 1, and 2. Let's see how big 2 is. I like that. Doesn't feel right. I like the color, I just don't like the pattern. Maybe I would integrate some wood in that though. would look better with some wood. Maybe not. Alright. Let's see. We're just going to play with colors for now. That is so similar. I don't think that would work. Yes, we do that. No, 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 no. Put this on this wall here. Very soft. Which I'm not opposed to. Actually prefer this color overall. We could probably go with a darker color on some of the furnishings. I think the soft colors actually work better. Let's find a stone that we like. For the for the fireplace. I remember the color of the floor I chose. Very interesting. See? That's the same color as the floor. It's grey. We're not dealing with grey. The natural stone tiles. Those are red bricks, so none of these tiles really are going to feature. Really not looking at cobblestones. Suppose that's too high for a TV here. It would work. You've got your pantry behind you. You have your couches here. Question would be, what color couches would you want in this room? Do you want something super light? Do not sell anything. Go with the black base. What have we got here? Suede. We could go for... That is the same color as the ceiling. That is the color, the darkest color on the wall behind us here. First put down. But that actually looks good. I think that's a bit too dark. Maybe, but heck, why not? To remember what I was doing. We've got the single one here. Maybe the next light shade up. You see, that's too blue. That would work better. One thing I pondered about here was, how are we going to close this entire place in? And that was a very interesting question for me. Good, what do you say? Too big for this side? Damn it. Yes, it is. That's unfortunate. But it's okay. I know, I'm terrible. I always do this, don't I? I'm like, I like it, but I want to change it. That's an awesome setup. The only problem with the setup would be the fact that you have a window right in front of you, and that's probably not the best thing to have in your office. We could probably put in a window. 2, 3. But maybe not that much of a window, because we could set up screens and stuff. Okay. What color desk should we have? Blackwood? I mean, that looks pretty good. Probably put a little window in on that side, and this is actually the wrong color. That's it. Massive shelves. Alright, let us put some screens up. What do you say? We need some screens because boy oh boy, there's a nice working area. I mean, can you imagine working from home in this environment? This would be awesome. You don't really need anything else. What could you possibly need? It's like I made that day special. No, I didn't. Keyboard. Mouse. Now, the next question would be, what else would you need? What is other? Okay, we have alarms, cell phones. Okay. Smartband. I wish I could. PO sensor. Thermostat. Never really looked at this stuff. I know the earbud case is new and you can actually put the earbuds in the case, which is pretty cool. But we do need some shelves or something. I'm gonna have to build them, aren't I? Don't suppose we can make that bigger or smaller. That might work. These do stack. They do indeed. Just higher than every other one. Okay, let's look. Yeah, we might have to. That's okay. That will work, I think. What do you think? We should build like a... case of stuff underneath here. And I'm thinking of putting... We can probably put a little garden in here under these stairs. That would look quite good. Okay, if that is yes, I know, but it fits under here just really nicely. And it will fit there. But yes, it does. Look at that. How cool. So if we have this, I'm presuming we will use the driftwood because that's the color of our stairs. Always make it bigger as we go. Thicker, should I say. That's the whole point of using this, because it can be sized accordingly. Are we all the right color? Now, we know for a fact that we've done this before, and we've used a fluffy carpet, and we've used a fairly rich dark brown as the soil. I'm sorry. It amuses me. I'm easily amused. Very easily amused. Do we want anything with color, or do we just want to go with the green? I think maybe just stick with the greens. Some statues. I think that looks pretty good. And maybe a few little rocks. Which is the smaller rock? I think it's this one. I'm not sure anymore. Can do it. Yes, you can. All right. You don't want to, we'll make you. I love the move tool. Really is one of my favorites. How about a shroom in the garden? We've got statues. We want a tortoise, a cat. I have the urge to put a tortoise in here. Just appeals to me. There we go. We have an indoor garden. I think it's very cute. The question would be, do we use the driftwood here? Ooh, no, not that. Oh, that's the cover. Oopsie. Ah. Yeah, I think that works quite nicely. Do we need to support this with anything? I don't think so. Do we need to put up a railing? Probably. Am I going to? Probably not. Let's just change that arrow. Is that going to give me the correct? Okay, hold on. There we go. I always push T and then I get confused. Don't want precise placement. Precise placement always goes wonky. I think that's pretty awesome. And I think I would like to build a bookcase here. I think I'm going to use... We might as well use the shelf that actually works. And then we can always... Oh. There we go. How big do I want the shelf to be? And where do I want the shelf to start? Pretty close. Need to resize it up. I hate that it jumps, you know? There we go. Won't rotate, will it? No, it won't. You're going to have to use an alternate source of building material. Move this first to make it. Size it. Oh. Oopsie, I thought I was sizing it and I'm not. You want it like that to start? I guess so. Hi. Please can I press Q and make a copy of this shelf? Thank you. question then would be, have I made it too high? And what do I want to put it underneath it? I think that's fairly even. Feels like it's not the right size. That side matches perfectly. Side, not so much. It'll be fine. Okay, and then I need something fun to put on top here. Let us find a picture. Now I'm going to panic when I hear my computer just shut itself down. What color did I use? I used that one. That one. That matches the floor. Go with that. Oopsie. Hello? Anybody? We could go with that, which is quite fun. We could go with that. But that is also really pretty. How cool is that as a match? Wouldn't mind it being a little, darn it. Little bigger. Awesome, actually. Live with that quite happily. Right, we are going to figure out this and what to put on here, but I do want something tall. I want a nice tall vase or a large plant to stand next to it. Something chunky. Be a start. Not really huge, but it's there. Makes a bit of an impact. What if we could choose concrete? We can't. Maybe one day. Like we cannot put fabric onto the plywood. It doesn't allow it, which is actually quite sad. I'm thinking of putting, we've got this little space here, which I sort of cornered off there. I'm thinking of putting, maybe over there. I'm thinking of, yes, we have the stairs, we can go down. There's the coffee machine right there. But maybe we need a coffee maker right here. You know? Okay, where was I? I'm getting distracted. There are two other really pretty pictures with the same sort of colors. These ones. Moving down a bit. These might look pretty good. And this wall. Maybe. But they're there now, so we can always change them if we need to. We do need something here. We probably need an ottoman or a seat or some such description here. I wouldn't mind a console table behind here. And I think I'm being silly with that. And it should perhaps not. Be there. Alright, let's stand in the middle here and see how far these have to be moved out. It's actually quite cool that the palm tree is right in the middle. Behind here. That is very cool. Now, can we walk past here? Can we walk past there? Can we walk past here? We can't get past there, which means this needs to move over a smidgen more. There we go. And a table would be nice. Now this is my favorite table, simply because it just has a bit of character to it. Holy cow. Whoa! Fire! Fire! That's a little scary, actually. Well, considering we don't have a chimney, I'm not surprised. Yeah. We need something on the wall. I'm bouncing back and forth between pictures and artwork. But, you know... Okay, that's the colour that is on the floor. So, Okay, that's the inside of a computer. That is actually very cool. And yes, I would put it sideways. Sorry. I would put it sideways. Just a whole lot of fun stuff. Yeah, I prefer that. We can get around there. This can probably sit here. And we are probably going to have to put some form of railing around this deck. Question would be, what railing do we need to put? Okay, now we don't need that. Okay. Awesome. I'm thinking the glass railing. Pieces, railing. Either this or that. Let's try both. Apparently they fixed this. Let's see if they have. Not really. Move tool. And again, you see the gaps here. Silly me, resize. Seriously? I really don't like the gaps. Oh, it is what it is. Okay, let's go down and see how bad that looks from outside. Actually, that doesn't look too bad. An interesting shape for a treehouse. There is no. This is the kitchen. There are no windows here. We haven't completed the dining room yet, so we haven't quite played with all the windows yet. I painted the walls before I put these windows in, so shame on me. I'm not sure if I like the color. this, but it'll work. Alright, now if we come upstairs, we are going to have to do a little shuffling with the exterior walls here. I think. I'm going to extend it to there. At least. No, maybe further. Because obviously we have to take into account the staircase needs to be enclosed at some stage, so we're not walking outside in the rain. Okay, so we are here. This window is not going to cut it, but it can cut it there if we want. Come on, don't do that to me. I want all of this. There we go. Didn't work. The only way to take that out is going to be to do that. Come on. I know you can. There we go. Awesome. So, we have the palm tree here in the bedroom, which is awesome. We have precise placement. I hate precise placement with these windows. Now the question would be, dressing area. What do you say? I think a dressing area would look pretty good here. What do we have in the way of interesting wardrobes? I don't think much. Now this would be a cool wardrobe if you could change this over. So you could, you know how you swap the doors to open? We could swap that. That would be awesome. That one really appeals to me. Okay, this one you can't take the knobs off like you can with the kitchen. Too fussy. Too curvy. I'm fussy. I'm fussy. The most minimalist of them all. I'm not going to tell you what though. Look. Now, the question would be, I'm just going to throw it in as driftwood for now. We can change it as we see fit. We'll do I'm in two minds about this thing, but we'll keep it here for now. We probably don't need it anymore. I'm not in the mood to fight with a palm tree right now. Now, I would like to take these windows do that to them. Ooh, no, palm tree. Okay, that works for me. The reason I'm doing this is because I am thinking of a mirror, but not just any mirror. Do we have any long mirrors? Guessing it'll be wall. That's the longest one we have. Here's that one. Not long enough. Okay, where is my thought? Let me move this away from the edge for now. Okay. This is... Oh, I'm not playing anymore. What color do I want it to be? I think plain black. wish they would give us green dots that they give us when we are placing something. I wish they gave it to us in this application as well. All right. Does this make sense? That side, you are literally seeing would that will make more sense, or would that make more sense? So crooked. Basically what you have is two very crooked mirrors. Can you see that? I just wish you could actually see the mirrors, if that makes sense. Change them. Yes, I can. Because then if we do the base as driftwood, it would go up with the driftwood, back of it as we go down the stairs. So you don't have a stair rail per se, but as you come up you can actually catch glimpses into the dressing room, and then as you come in you have the mirrors there. I think that's quite fun. And obviously we need to put the wood on the floor. Now what also could work is, we need a door somewhere around here, but we can't put it here because it won't work. So for a chance, we should put these like that. Maybe another one. Now we put a door there. You're literally walking past your wardrobes to get out of your bedroom. Or you'd have to come out here through the bathroom. I think through the dressing room would probably be the best. This is probably too big. Yeah, don't think that would be a good idea to have it right on top of the staircase. Let's try that again. There we go. Damn it. I guess, or do we want a single door? I think the double door will be fine. Can we move it? Just a smidgen. See what happens. What? Fine. Take it away. I must be hungry because I can actually smell chips or crisp. Yeah, chips, potato chips cooking, and I have no idea where it's coming from. It's certainly not coming from my kitchen. There we go. We made a plan, we made it work. We have the mirrors not quite perfectly aligned here. Close is almost, damn it. Okay. Then we have the entrance to the bedroom. And we have the bathroom. Now my thought process here, before I made the bedroom even bigger, was that we can actually build a wall behind the bed. So before I actually get carried away, let's snap to grid and find a center. Okay. I'm going to just use the regular brick for now. I think this will work. Last row. What do you think? Leave it in. Okay, maybe leave it in. Then you literally have the bath here, and this can be used both as, I'll build it up, but this can be used both as a would we prefer the bath? I suppose the toilet would have to go. Maybe that window maybe have to go. Let's slap it over there. Now, and we can put a toilet in here. I'm going to go for the standard basic. Believe it would probably be a good idea. Put it over there. And then we can probably use one of these windows. Another one of those windows for the bathroom. One day I'll remember where this lives, but not today. We are going to need to put a roof on this. I'm not sure if I want a ceiling or if I just want a straight roof. We'll have to figure that one out. And then I think I would like a nice double sink over here. What do you say? The only way to do that is to get one of these, stand it there, and then find your sink you like. Which one do I want? Hey, this one will be good today. Then you know how high to place it. That will do. Space do I want between? Now, if I remember correctly, we had little... Ooh, that glitches. Ah, that glitches. My eyes. Let's think about those two. Now, this is very, very neutral. Do we want to introduce a different color in here? We've done the sea and the sky. This is pretty much the sand that we have on the island. Maybe we go for... Yeah, that's the wood that we've got on the floor. Maybe a darker. Can I copy that there? No, I can't. Unfortunately. Okay. Fairly neutral wood. Not too dark. Maybe. Well, that might work a bit better. A little bit dark and dreary. We need a color in here. Let's get into the pinks. I don't know if that's maybe not a good idea, or is it a good idea? I wonder. Okay, if we do that, that's too grey, too pink. We can only try it. Yeah. Oh, neutral. But an interesting neutral. Although in the different lights you can actually pick up the pink to it. I quite like that. Do we go with the brick cut pattern or do we go with the stacked? Oh, that's the subway tile. And that's the stacked. I like the subway tile. We go with the big one. I like the way it gives you variations on the color. Quite enjoy that. That's interesting. What do you think? Okay, well, we've got a start. We've still got to put a roof on here. We've got a nice patio area out here that we can enclose. We've got that. I don't know how you feel about that color. Let me know. We've got I like the color here. I like our little garden underneath the stairs. Obviously there's still a lot that needs to be put in here, but I also want to keep it fairly minimal. And then obviously down here through this door we have what I haven't made my mind up about yet, the dining room, and then probably a bar area. But guys, let me know what you think. I must still take this skirting up and put it through the rest of the house, but I think our color schemes are pretty good. We've got the green, we've got the blue, and you could call that sunset pink if you so wished. I'm not sure, but I quite like it, looking at it again. And if we intersperse it with the darker wood, we might have to go for a different color wood, but I'll come back to that. I'll sleep on it and come back to it tomorrow. But guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.